You already know what time it is, baby. It's banner hanging season. Let's go.
You don't want none! You don't want none!
What's going on, Tar Heel Nation? It is your favorite North Carolinian, Ross, the Tar Heel. And in this huddle, baby, we're going to talk about the Carolina basketball 2024-2025 season opener at home against the Elon Phoenix. And boy, is this going to be a fun one, bro. I am so excited for this season to tip off. But before we get into the specifics of that, man, a quick commercial break from the Tar Heel Huddle. Tar Heel Nation and college basketball fans everywhere, if this is your first time visiting the channel, bro, I'd like to welcome you to the Huddle. This will be our second UNC basketball season together, and the community has steadily grown over the last 2 years, bro. We obviously do preview videos, live reaction and watch parties, reaction videos, and sometimes these things can get a little stinking heated, bro. It just depends on what's going on with the program. But regardless, we have a great time over here, man. So watch this video, and if you like the content, man, do your boy a solid. Like and subscribe, and let all your Tar Heel friends know that the Tar Heel Huddle is here. Now, back to regularly scheduled programming. The number 9 ranked North Carolina Tar Heels host the Elon Phoenix out of the Coastal Athletic Conference, or the CAA, at 9 p.m. on the ACC Network, November 4th. Now, first, let's look at the history between these two programs. And we can see that the Heels have a 4-0 all-time record against the Phoenix, going 3-0 at the Dean Dome and 1-0 on the road. The last time these two teams met was back in December of 2021, where Carolina beat Elon 80-63 in Chapel Hill, behind Caleb Love and Dawson Garcia's 22 points apiece to lead all scorers. Now, Elon finished the 2023-2024 season with a 13-19 overall record and a first-round exit to Hampton University by the score of 56-55 in the first round of the 23-24 CAA tournament. Elon is led by head coach Bill Taylor, who is in his third season at the university. His overall record at the school is only 21-43, which is only good for a .328 win percentage. And he also has previous head coaching stops at Lehigh, Ball State, and Belmont Abbey. Now, Elon's leading returning scorer is a 6'4", 184-pound junior guard, T.K. Simpkins, who led the Phoenix in scoring last year with a 13.8 points per game average. He also grabbed 4.7 rebounds per game, which was second on the team, and he also led the team in total assists with 90. Now, he shot 41.6% from the floor and only 28.7% from beyond the arc. And he also led the Phoenix in free throws made with 128, good for 74% from the charity stripe. Now, the 6'7", 200-pound sophomore forward, Nick Dorn, was named to the CAA All-Rookie team last year and was also named the Rookie of the Week 4 times, scoring 9.4 points per game and securing 3.1 boards. He scored a season-high 25 against Bridgewater last season as well. Now, if the Dorn name perked your ears, that's because he is the son of former Tar Heel Torin Dorn Sr., who played running back and safety, and he's also the brother of, obviously, Miles Dorn, who was a former Tar Heel safety himself. So, interesting Carolina connection right there. Now, Elon does have a little bit of length, with 6'11", 240-pound senior forward Sam Sherry, who started 29 games for the Phoenix last year and averaged 9.5 points per game along with 4.7 rebounds. Now, he led the team also with 35 blocked shots on the year, and he can step out on offense and knock down the three ball. They also have a 7'4", yes, a 7'4", 260-pound graduate center Matthew Van Komen, who spent last season at Hawaii Pacific, where he averaged 7.1 points per game and 7.4 rebounds. Now, this dude was a former 4-star prospect, obviously probably because of his size, and the number 2 ranked center coming out of Utah when he was coming out of high school. Now, the North Carolina Tar Heels are led by head coach Hubert Davis, who is 78-31, beginning his 4th year at the University of North Carolina. And Coach Davis has 2 Sweet 16 appearances and a national championship game appearance under his belt. The Heels' leading returning scorer is the 6', 180-pound senior All-American R.J. Davis, who finished 11th in the country last year in scoring, 21.2 points per game. He also contributed 3.6 boards and 3.5 assists. And my dude shot 43% from the floor, 40% from 3, and 87% from the stripe. He is a shooter, he is a scorer, and it is good to see RJ getting healthy for the opener. The leading returning assist man is a 6'1", 180-pound sophomore point guard, Elliot Cadeau, who averaged 7.3 points per game with 4.1 assists. EC has been in double-figure scoring during both exhibition games and is additionally averaging 10 assists per game. Now, obviously, I would not continue to expect double-figure averages in the assist bracket, but I'm telling you this, guys, EC could set the single-season assist record this year with the perimeter firepower the Heels have, coupled with the way these boys plan to run the stinking floor, man. And the Heels' leading returning rebounder is the 6'9", 220-pound senior forward, Jalen Withers, who is also, along with R.J. Davis, averaging 3.6 boards per game. Now, Jalen Washington will be logging a ton of minutes at the 5, the stretch 5, man, so his rebounding numbers should pick up this season. Along with Carolina getting guys like Vin Allen Lubin, who averaged 12 points and 6 boards over at Vandy before coming to Carolina through the transfer portal. And then you also have Ty Claude, who was at Georgia Tech. He comes over after averaging 5 points a game and 5 boards himself. K. Tyson was also a really good pickup. 16.2 points per game and 6 rebounds over at Belmont, dude. And then you obviously cannot forget about the freshmen, especially Ian Jackson and Drake Powell. Look, I'm telling you, man, there may be some growing pains at the beginning of the season. Maybe there won't be. But I'm telling you right now, bro, by season's end, take your seatbelt, buckle that thing up, grab you some popcorn, and drop your stinking shades, bro. Enjoy the show, because these dudes can stinking hoop. So now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's take a look at your boys' 3 keys to the game for Carolina. And key number 1 is this, man. Overwhelm Elon. This is a very deep perimeter team with a bunch of guys that can get up and down the floor. Missed baskets equals push it. I don't care if Elon makes a basket. Push it, push it, push it, push it. I gotta push it to the limit. Overwhelm the Phoenix early so that they know they aren't in the same league, and they know that coming off the bus anyway, but you just want to reinforce that idea in their heads. Key number 2, no rising from the ashes. Foot on the gas from the opening tip to the final horn. I like what I saw from the Heels in the Johnson C. Smith game, where they just stinking poured it on, bro, regardless of who was on the floor. The Biscuit boys were hooping too. Do not give the Phoenix any ideas of rising from the ashes. And key number 3, work on the rotation, HD. It's going to be very interesting to see who Coach HD trots out there in his starting 5. EC, RJ, Jalen Washington, I think, are locks at the 1, 2, and 5, respectively. But I'd personally like to see Seth at the 3 and Cade at the 4 to start the game. However, I wouldn't be surprised if Jalen Withers gets the nod at the 4 for the season opener, just due to all of his experience. And then there's plenty of options coming off of the bench. It's going to be very interesting to see how Coach Davis navigates the lineups throughout the season, man. A ton of talent on this team. Ton of talent. But a lot of mouths to feed, right? Quite the predicament to be in. So work on the rotation. Find out what personnel are clicking at certain stages of the game. That should be one of the main components of this thing that we're looking for entering the season against what, could be easily construed as a team that's not in your league, for lack of better terms. So, with the keys out of the way, man, prediction time. And I'm not going to give you a specific number like we do during the football season, but this is what I would say. Carolina's going to walk away handily in this one, and I fully anticipate that they will score above 90 points. It'd be great to start the season with a hundo on the board too, man, but you never know the jitters that are going to be there for game one. But I got Carolina stinking super big, and it is very possible that they drop 100 on Elon to start the season. So, you let me know what you think about this basketball game down in the comments section, Tar Heel Nation, and give me your predictions for Carolina's potential. I want to hear the ceiling that you have for the Heels heading into the season. Don't forget, live reaction and watch party at 9 p.m. November 4th to watch the Heels break the 2024-2025 season's ice. You come hang out with your boy as we watch the Heels go to work, baby. And we'll catch you there, Tar Heel Nation. Go Heels, baby. We'll catch you on the next one.
I'm a Tar